Hello everyone, good evening. Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners. We're going to do a Bitcoin and Ethereum update. As most of you have probably heard, South Korea banning ICOs and margin trading on cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. You can still trade the cryptocurrencies. You just can't trade them on margin, and they've totally cracked down on ICOs, which you're going to see more and more of. We've talked about this on the podcast. There's a lot of fraudulent stuff going on in the ICOs. Some are legit. A lot of them are just money grabs, and there's vaporware, and a lot of them just they're garbage. So I'm not going to be surprised to see more and more countries either severely regulating them or outright banning them. So you'll see these sudden shocks. Let's take a look at what happened. Here's where it was announced. It pulled back, bottom of the rotation zone, got slightly below it, then snapped back up. I'm going to switch to the daily real quick because this is really important to use multi-time frame analysis when you're looking at this kind of stuff. So we look at the daily. Look at where it pulled back to. Let me zoom in on here. The rising rotation zone. See here? Pulled back to the right, top of the rotation zone on the daily. Going back to the 4-hour. There you go, 4 hours, bottom of the rotation zone. That's how you can find these high probability areas. Watch for turnups, and then if you're in a bullish mode or you have a signal or you're looking to accumulate some of the coin, that's when you can take advantage of it. Right now, we're still looking at the same key price levels. It already hit this 42.61 as we updated in an earlier video. Pulled back. Now it's testing it. It's finding a lot of resistance at this 4200 to 4220 area. You can see all these wicks come in. So there's some sellers coming in here. If we do get above that, that's going to be critical. I'm looking for another test of this 4261, which takes us up above this redrawn trend line, still into a clear path over here. And then I'll be watching for it to run up to the 4350 to 54 area, then the 4400 area, 4403, but we're going to round that target down to 4400 just in front of it because of the nice round number principle. Now, if we do get back below this low here, 4,024, especially on a closing basis, this is not a double we would short. This is a double top. It's a potential double top right now. It's not one we would short because this big flat area and the targets extend beyond the big flat area except for the stop reduction or accumulation target. But if it does get below here, right now you have the 50 period exponential with lining up with the trend line. That could be some first level of support, so watch for that. And then below that, you'll probably get major support coming in about this 3902 to 3911 key gain level and an accumulation point if you're not going to short the double top, which we wouldn't be on this one. So that's a very key level to watch for should we head back down. Let's look at that on the daily to see where that lies. So that point right here would be below the rotation zone on the daily, but it's just above the rising 50 exponential and this key launch point. Okay, see how it launched, went sideways, and then launched again. So that's going to be a very key area you're going to want to watch for should we go down there. But again, not watching for that until we get either a major sustained move below here or a close below here. Then that will be the first target. If it does break below that, we have a significant level at 38.64 also, and then one of our profit targets for shorting, 38.40, could be another major accumulation point. Take a look and switch over to Ethereum, which was also hit. This was actually hit harder because one of Ethereum's things, as we all know, is ICOs. But it's also pretty much recovered, at least it attempted to here. Most of the big red candle. Right now it's at a major decision point. Not really worried about Ethereum unless we get a close back below 275. This is a really strong, significant level right here. If we get a close below that, that would also be below this redrawn trend line and into a clear path. Then we'd be looking for a possible return to 265 area, then eventually 254 again. Not necessarily shorting on that. We're going to have to see price action, but that's what we'd be looking for, but would not take any action until we got below that 275 or lighten up and then re-add back lower. To the upside, still going to maintain those same targets in place. We can refine them a bit when we get back up to this level, but we do have a redrawn trend line. This flat 200 is also going to be key resistance, and you're seeing some selling pressure come in around 302, and I'm going to call it up to the 304.50 level where this is going to come in. So we're not getting back into bullish mode until we get back above this level and see how it reacts at the 310 area and this trend line. If we can get through that, then the next target up for us is going to be the 315.51, this new high defining point, and then the other target is still the 325.36. Keep in mind that this defining point also is just beyond the end of this clear path, so that 312 to 313 area is going to be key, the prior target area from the Gann projection. Just checking in on the daily chart on this one. Still first cross of the rotation zone. It dipped below it, but snapped back above. This is going to be a key area, so we don't really want to see this close below 290, because then we'll be watching to see how it reacts back down at that 290 or 275 significant level. So we have for you on this Bitcoin and Ethereum update. Hope everyone has a great day, and we will talk to everyone soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.